The three offensive attitude women displays during knacking. Hi guys, my name is Asobi South and I'm here this afternoon to teach you the three offensive attitude women displays during knacking without knowing that it's a no-no to a lot of men out there. So pay great attention, bring your chair very close so you can learn, right? Number one is picking your calls during knacking. Yes, a lot of women are fond of picking their calls during knacking. Like, this is highly disrespectful to a man. Like, when you pick your call during knacking, you like, men finds it so disrespectful. They feel like, so I have been wasting my time, so you did not even acknowledge the fact that I am knacking you. You still have to go ahead and pick your call. Do you understand? And even when you pick this call as a woman, you will still not answer this call like a normal person. Okay, you're knacking with your knacking. Do you understand? Because I don't want to use there are some words. You are busy knacking and your phone rings. To start with, your phone is not supposed to be found anywhere around where you are knacking, because knacking requires a conducive environment. Knacking requires, for you to have a good knacking, the environment must be conducive. And putting your phone in silent or taking your phone a bit far from where you are knacking, it's a good step to knacking. So when you pick your call during knacking, it's highly disrespectful to a lot of men out there. They don't fancy it at all. Because by picking that call, first of all, you are practically making Odogu to become weak. Secondly, you are indirectly telling the man that, my friend, they do this, my friend, make fast and get out. Do you understand? And even you as a woman that picked your call during knacking, you will still not answer the call like normally, because the sweetness of what is being done to you will continually show in your voice. That is one thing. The person that you're picking, that you just picked his or her call, will question your state of being because of the way you are speaking. You will pick a call during knacking and you will be like, hello Chioma, and Chama will be like, babe, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine, babe. Babe, are you sure you're okay? Yes, I'm fine. Do you understand? Can you imagine the what you are putting out there? Then what is the need of picking the call? Because to you, you already know that picking this call will not also make any sense. Picking this call is, you're not just distracting the person that you're knacking with. You're also going to put everything you are doing in secret out in public by yourself. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying, because when you pick the call and you speak in that manner, everybody that has brain already understood what is going on. Anybody that has brain already knows that yes, one or two is going on. So apart from, if okay, let's assume you are knacking your husband, and therefore you don't care if they knows what is going on because it's your husband, you're married, is your right to knack and all that. Yes, okay, what about the feelings of the person that is knacking you? What about the feelings of your husband? Because by you picking up your call when the man is knacking you is practically disrespectful. The Odogu will practically drop down, like drastically. It's so disrespectful for you to pick up a call during knacking. Knacking requires every attention. Yes, knacking requires every attention. That hand that you're using to pick a call is supposed to be doing one or two jobs there. Yes, that hand's supposed to be doing one or two. It doesn't supposed to even see any space to pick a call. For your phone to even ring during knacking is a no-no, because a phone is a big distraction when it comes to knacking. When you want to knack, to have a good knacking, a conducive knacking, you must make sure that your phone is far away from that environment. Or even if your phone must be around there, put your phone in the silent mode. When you are done with your man, when you're done knacking, you can now check your messages or your missed call and thereby return the messages and calls back, right? So please, I want to let you know that picking your call during knacking is highly disrespectful to a lot of men. Like, they don't fancy it. This can literally make a man to look elsewhere. It can literally make your man to go out because he feels like you are calling him a nobody. He feels like he has been wasting his time. It feels like you are not appreciative. He feels like he's not the real person for you. Do you understand? So please, my sisters, when you are knacking, make sure that your phone is somewhere far away from that environment. Yes, put it in a silent mode. Concentrate on what you are doing. If you're not ready at that moment to knack, please attend to those businesses that might be distracting you when you are knacking. Attend to those businesses, and when you are done with them, then go to your partner and have a conducive knacking, because knacking requires a very conducive environment, right? Number two. So number two is faking it doing knacking. A lot of women fakes it, and I can't help but to continue wondering why women fakes it doing knacking. Why are you faking it? Because any man that wants to knack you wants to satisfy you. So why are you faking it? Some women, immediately knacking begins, they have already started screaming, even when the thing is still no obalube. It has not even getting to its destination. It's just like you already started screaming. And the worst part of it is that women do not even know that men knows when they are faking it. And it's so embarrassing to a man for you to be faking it. Why are you faking it? Why are you faking it? Simply note that any man that comes to you, any man that comes to knack you, want to satisfy you, and they requires the truth from you. They want to know what they are doing right and the things they are not doing right. And by you faking it, it's a no-no to a lot of men. Like, it turns them off. How can you be faking it? If it's not sweet, it can never be sweet. You don't need to fake it. Communicate with your man doing knacking. Let him know exactly what he did right and the one he did wrong. Stop faking it. Stop faking it, ladies. There is no need to fake it. Something that has not even, like, they have not even started. Like, immediately, does it mean that, the worst part of it is that even as you're faking it, your body is still as dry. You're faking it. Yeah, in a fake, you're not but your body says otherwise. You're faking it and your body is saying otherwise. And this is why men continually found out that you're faking it. Because before you will start to scream at that level, there has to be changes. Yes, there has to be changes. And yet you are trying to convince somebody that is knacking you that, no, it's not possible. Men in fact, men knew when you are faking it. They knows. So, and this is a big turn off to a lot of them. You don't need to fake it. You need to keep it real. You need to keep it so real. If you have to scream, let the scream come naturally. Let the scream be about what you are getting. Because in knacking, it has to be, you have to reciprocate what you are getting. Yes, that is the spirit of knacking. You have to reciprocate what you are getting. You cannot be reciprocating what you do not get. But this time, I don't understand. A lot of women just no. I can't faking it. Why are you faking it? It doesn't make sense to fake it. Keep it straight. Let the person know. Let him know that I am not there yet. Let him know that you have not gone that side that tickles my fancy. Let him, because by you faking it, he will find it very difficult to study your body. He will find it very difficult. But when you keep it real, and then as he knacks you, he will monitor and know those parts of your body that when he goes that way, you make a sound. When he does this one, it tickles your fancy. Thereby, you're letting him and you're teaching him the best way to knack you, the best way to handle you. But no, a lot of you, just simply because a lot of content creators like me or teachers like me are coming here to teach you how important it is for a woman to at least mourn doing knacking. You people know things like immediately Odogu comes. Some people say Odogu have not even gone in. Yeah, Odogu is just very close to the Bekos. They will start screaming. Baby, Auntie, stop faking it. It's a turn off for a lot of men because they already know when you're faking it. You can't be faking it when your body is still very dry. It doesn't make sense. Stop faking it. Keep it real so that the man will know his right from his left. So he will understand and study your body and know the right thing and the right way to go about it. So number 3 is complaining of pains during knacking. Like a lot of women are fond of this. There is nothing they will do to you that will be okay. If they touch your balloons, hey, it's hurting me. Okay, give me Snoop Doggy Dog. It's hurting me. Snake in the monkey shadow. It's hurting me. Until which one is not hurting you? If your body is hurting you that much, then why did you wait until your man comes to knack you before you began to complain? Because if every part of your body is hurting, it simply means that you have hormonal imbalance. So you need to visit a doctor. Yes. You need to visit a doctor because I don't understand why. Okay, let's assume that it's a particular method of knacking that is hurting you. Why don't you improvise? You can always improvise instead of pushing him away. Because when you push him away the first and the second time, it's not every man, it's not all the partners that will stick and be waiting for when your whole body will stop hurting you. If you're pushing them away, they might end up going outside. If there is a particular method that hurts you doing knacking, why don't you improvise? I always say this. Why don't you improvise if your man is giving you Snoop in the monkey style and then that is hurting you? You can always improvise. If his method is that you must place your hand on the floor, you can always change that method to a method that will suit you and also suit him. That is what it means to be a woman. That is what it means to take charge of the boardroom. Yes. Don't always complain. Don't always complain. Your complaints are chasing them away. Your complaints are a big embarrassment to them. Like it's a big turn off. You cannot be in the knacking mood with your partner, but then he cannot still be satisfied by you because you are full of complaints. He doesn't even know what to touch. He doesn't even know what to do because nkobu no men are forgotten. Nkobu no men are forgotten. Ken Canada forgotten. Ken Canada forgotten. If your body is that hurting, must you wait until when the knacking process is about to begin before you start to complain? And to go to hospital now. Go to hospital because if your body is hurting you on Monday, on Tuesday morning you have to go to the hospital. Don't wait until Wednesday when he comes again for knacking. You will start to complain again. If your body is hurting you that much, you're having hormonal imbalance, you need a doctor. You need a doctor, auntie. Let's cut down on how we embarrass our partners doing knacking. Let's cut down on how we embarrass, because this will literally chase them elsewhere. And at the end of the day, you will still be the one to complain. You will still be the one to complain. Learn how to improvise. Learn how to take charge. Learn how to turn every style into a style that will suit you. If your man requires doggy, there are types of doggies. There are types of doggies. You must not place your hand on the floor to achieve doggy. You must not even be on a particular position to achieve doggy. There are so many ways to achieve it. So find out that way that is best for you. If his own method is hurting you, improvise. Let him know that this particular method is hurting, but this particular method can also achieve that the same thing without any form of pain. But remember, please, if you must know, let him know anything. Remember, it mustn't be on that spot. It mustn't be at that process. It mustn't be that moment. Because when a man is knocking you and you begin to complain or begin to teach him anything at that spot, it may also get you the weak. All you need to do at that moment is just to improvise. Improvise, be creative. Yes. Give him that style, but in another form. And then after everything, when the deal is done, you can quietly tell him, babe, did you know why I improvised? Did you know why I actually did this or that? It's because this or that was not suitable for me. And he will understand it. The next time he wants to knock you, you will see him giving you his best. Because he has already known that this particular one should be done this way. Do I make myself clear? Please, ladies, we need to learn these things. We need to learn these things. We need to spice up our knacking life. It's very important. I love you, and I'll definitely see you in my next one. Please do not forget to share this video for me. Now beg I dey beg you. And do not forget, you can also join my one-on-one WhatsApp class with 10K. That is you supporting me, right? I love you. Stay tuned. I will see you next time. Bye.